Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh, there we go. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Callie Resonance, that's a salary man. That's just here to play games. And by god, what a game to play. I've played Final Fantasy XIV Story so many goddamn times. So many times. And I'm gonna do it again. I will... So, okay. Let's just... Hello. Let's zoom in. See this beautiful, incredible. It's me. Wow. Let me be in light. Actual light. There we go. It's me. Wow. Even with the hunch. Incredible. Bunny. Gladiator to Paladin. Starting in Ul'dah. Patron saint I chose was Nalthal, because commerce, and I thought it was funny. And yeah, I'm gonna be a gladiator. I'm also going okay, so I normally play with a controller, right? No, I said Seraph, you dumb bitch. Whatever. Seraph. Okay. The fuck was I saying? What was I saying? I don't remember. Unimportant. I think. Oh, yeah. I usually play with controller. But, I'm gonna try and play on mouse and keyboard as, like, a new little challenge. So we'll see how that goes. Well, let's fucking go. Wow. We have to get through the god-awful voicing in A Realm Reborn. It's not god-awful, but by god, it's a lot. I also haven't played A Realm Reborn since they started changing dungeons and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Or since they made it more streamlined, actually. Oh my god, I wonder who that is. Also, don't mind me finishing my dinner. Wait, this is cute. I've never done this as a paladin. Oh. Hey, hey you. So you're finally awake. You alright, lad? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the ether, I reckon. You'll get used to it though, don't worry. How do I do auto text in mouse and keyboard? Wow, Ul'dah. You there, halt! What do I do, auto text? What's all this about? Oh, I don't want to skip. Oh. Inspection. Men, search the carriage. There they are. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. I love corruption. Oh. Sir, look, Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days. Unless you can afford the fine. I love corruption. I love corruption. Business as usual. Ah! Amalja! Amalja! 2 arms! 2 arms! Consider this a warning. Now go. Whew, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see? Brent's the name and peddlin's the game. Me trade, my bad. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. Yo. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? To amass a fortune. Fortune, eh? Then I reckon you'll fit right in where we're going. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. And there are plenty to choose from too, whether it be weaving, alchemy, goldsmithing, or mining that interests you. Old Doll's got a place where you can learn your trade. Oh my god. Adventuring ain't just about killing things after all. A peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Expert crafters be like. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? Nar. But of course it ain't, still. Might be this... Oh my god. Might be as this journey in itinerant has a few new things to teach you about your destination. Ahem. Ahem. Ul'dah is ruled by the Sultanate in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monitress cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no signs of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Amalja, couldn't care less about Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests, see. And they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need, breed, and profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold Ul'dah, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold. Think fuck. Beautiful, thank you. Me. I'm the brave soul. And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Fuck yeah. You know I will. A Realm Reborn! Fuck yeah. Yay! Woohoo! Yippee! Wow. Wow. Oh my god, the nostalgia. I started in Ul'dah the very first time I played. And I don't think I've started here since. I started as a monk my very first playthrough. Because my character was originally... I had like very little experience making OCs, so I based my character off of a character that I liked, which was Ignis from Final Fantasy XV. And I actually started as a pugilist, which I should have started as a rogue, thinking back, but I was like too hung up on like the rogue part of it. But you know, I ended up being a dragoon and completely changing my character, so. Oi, Ventura, over here. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? Eh? How could I tell? Eh. My name's Wermont, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even. Just this once. Shua. Welcome to Ul'dah, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please collect, mouse keyboard. You need to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. Badoop, 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 badoop. Camera, jump. Oh god. Dog. Legacy! Let's you played previous feud? Yes. Right nearby players, when close to. Yep. Yep. Okay, we're going through my settings. I think, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. That's good. Character. Miss Idol. Party. Show limited. Show none. Okay, mouse. I'm clicking on self. That might be bad. Filter remove target. Yes. Right click. Okay. Expanded. Expanded. No. No. Okay. UI settings. Here we go. Okay. No, okay, I don't want that. Yes, I do want that. I do want that. Oh my god. My fucking 20 letters from playing this game for fucking ever. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. But that's cute. I like that. I don't think I'll ever have a pet, but okay, here we go. Mm. Fucking novice network. Okay. Okay. Apply. Wow. Okay, now I can put this that I know where it is. Go, and then chat goes on top of it. Sick. Okay, very nice. Here we go. And now I need to do my HUD. Okay, party list. I want MIDI. I want here. I'm very picky about this. This over here. Duty list over here. Okay. Can go down here. Can go there. Put that over there so it's not in the way of shit. Okay. One. Go. Progress bar is for casting. Duty action, it goes over here. Hit hotbar will not be relevant. Duty gauge. I don't remember what that is. Put it up here. These aren't relevant right now. They probably will become relevant much farther in the future. Let's save that. Okay. Okay, I think that's good for now. Yeah, because I don't have anything for Paladin right now. Okay. And that's control 1. There we go. Alrighty. Now that that's over. Just plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here, except I do. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild, and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventure and adventurer. Hell yeah. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I can't do the Ethernet stuff yet. Momodi. Ooh, actually, character, general, HUD, okay. There's a specific thing that, like, whenever these aren't filled, it gets rid of them, so I'm trying to find that. I feel like it's in the UI settings. Hmm. Oh, it's gonna be. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Anyway. Aish. Actually. Oh, party list much smaller. Okay. Okay. Nice. Better. There we go. Yippee! It's gonna be like this as I get my shit together. Anyway, hi Momori. Oh, fucking yes. Hi, hello there. Tab and shift tab. Name's Momori and I own this fine establishment. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Alda, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. Lucky for you, that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. And then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Everyone's British, don't worry about it. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. Little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8th hell. Bahamut. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. It was like the end of the world had come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Lamo. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. Bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? But it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. I love you, Momori! All that I'd ask is you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, then I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. Oh, I'm counting on you. A happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name there in the ledger. Talon Alba? Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Fuck yeah, it does. Alright, Mr. Alba. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Oh, okay. I'll bring you your money. And the East has said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a 4th chance to offend. You two, attend to the scum. Mercy, please. Sorry sight, not a common one. Don't worry though, if you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a tale of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Welcome to Ul'dah. Take a moment to catch your breath and I'll teach you a little bit about our fair city. Easy peasy. Complete. This is the introductory game tutorial. You've taken the first step as an adventurer. Listen well and go forward. Wow, I'm level 2! Anyway. I do not want... There we go. I do not want the percentages. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I have a sprout. Wow! 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 Wait, can I go do shit? I think I can go do shit. Okay. Oh my god, I can't go do shit. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'll accept this quest. Perform 3 tasks. Okay, I can do that. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetherite Plaza. To get there, head west from here until you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. For the Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune to them. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Colosseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. Well, you might say that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah, as long as you've got the guild. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Ciceroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short then, visit the Aetherite Plaza, Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Exchange Avenue. Simple. Have a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after guild the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you've finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a guild to your name. The Smith. Meow. And Smiths. Okay, sick. Nope, don't want to go that way. I got there's a bunch of new baby adventurers today. Yay! Don't think there's one up there. Oh my god, Waymond. Trying to think of a minion that would go well with me. Not John Burt Fantasy. Oh. Hail, adventure. Might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand? Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. Look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you were unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport. Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Thanks. Return, learn! Sick. Gladiators Guild is also this way. Yippee! Okay, yeah, there's only 2 in this area. Let me go to the delivery Moogle and pick up my 20 fucking pieces of mail. No, the moon had to go drop from the sky, causing all that terrible commotion. Oh my god, I have even more. RIP. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. Especially if it keeps loading like that. God damn. Does it load like this? Good lord. Actually, doing it like this is better. My inventory is about to be a fucking disaster. Jabopoko. I love doing maintenance. Why is there a naked Lalafell running around? Baby behemoth. I could do this after stream, but I'm not going to. Because I will forget. How can you tell that I've purchased the collector's edition of every single expansion? I don't know. Okay, well that's figuring itself out. Let me... Well, now. I got only 10? Wow. Oh. Okay. I don't remember if there are glams I can get with that. But I can't even use glamours right now, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, right. There we go. Yippee! Alright. Then I think these are the newer ones. Yeah, these are the newer ones. This is what you get for playing this game for so damn long. Yippee! My little guy. My other little guy. Anyway. Okay. Hello? Okay, so that's 30%, 70 below, 90 below. I guess I'll wear that one. Lord. I need to go check into the fucking in-room ASAP so I can dump this shit in the armoire. Damn. Okay. And then let me do... Oh, guide. To favorites. I can't write them out yet, but... Minion guide. I don't want a minion right now, I don't think. Okay. And continue. Wait, let me... No. Yay. Okay. I want a gray one. There we go. I want it to like mimic office lighting. There we go. Let's see. It won't be relevant for quite a while, but... yeah, I'll just go straight face. And then... any accent? No. A baby. There we go. Yay! Oh my god, I'm having fun. Hee hee. Yahoo! I'm also gonna do side quests too, so like... yeah. I might do some side quests off stream. Because I've done all the side quests before. But... yeah. But you also do level up kind of way too fast. Okay. So... I won't need to do side quests, which is fine, because side quests... the side quests will both mostly be for money, I think. Eh? Feeling spoils. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, these are sick. Okay. Oh wait, these are the fucking relic weapons. Or the gear. Lamau. Okay, never mind. That's cool. Gold. I forgot what you can get with gold. I can get Twintania. I'll leave those for now. Anyway. Any fucking way. Yippee! Yeah, it should just be one more. Which is right next to where I need to be anyway. And then I think I'll see if I can go into the— oh, I can't actually go into the inn yet. I remember now. I have to wait. Is that not all of them? Eh? Oh, no, I didn't get that one. I got that one, but not that one. Okay. Okay, I need to go there anyway. A newly come adventurer, but of course, yes, I am Ciceroga. What can I do for you? Oh, you'd have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? My dear adventurer, when you ask an old aunt for a favor, you should at least try and make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Exchange Avenue, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Old Oz markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Old Da as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer? A deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket? Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant, or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now, off with you. Sick. Sick. My favorite save. No! Okay. Registral miscellany. Registrable. Yan. I can't be bald. No, I'm gonna be bald. They're gonna make me bald. Bald and wet. No. No. Damn. Damn, why are they so fucking expensive? Whatever. I have like zero money. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, I have like no money. What am I doing? Anyway. Wow. God. Boom, 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 ba-doo. Boom, 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 ba-doo. Did I already tune into this? I think I did. Oh, the Alchemist's Guild. Forgot about these bitches. I always forget about these bitches. Look, I always forget about these bitches. Oh my god, Jinlin's. I'll be talking to his ass a bunch. Sick. Literally. Nice, okay. You have attuned yourself to all the Ethernet shards in Ul'dah. The Gate of Null, the Gate of Thal, the Gate of the Sultana, and the airship landing are now accessible as Ethernet destinations. Sick! Oh my god, can you hurry up? Let me... Gladiators Guild. Alright, alright, alright! Hello. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, friend. Tell me, are you new to the thrills of Mortal Kombat? Well, whether you are or not, you are new to us. You would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not, far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there's no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated piece of public entertainment in all of Ul'dah. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the Syndicate? Ah, there's not an Ul'dah alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there's no truer embodiment of this than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight and triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. Yeah. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? Yeah, I'll join the Gladiators Guild. A decision you shan't regret. One moment, make way for Cal and Alba. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mila, seek her out, and obtain her approval. Aye, I heard Lulutsu, so you're Kalan Alba. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it easiest to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade is anything but simple. Oh, bear that in mind before you answer me, Kalan, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate, die by it? Yeah. Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Let's not waste time, shall we? I would gauge your aptitude for the sword. Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. A simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now go. Okay. Wish me luck? No need to worry. I have to go pick up his circlet. Ladybugs. Okay. Genevieve? Ah! What have you done? Okay. Yay, I doubled my money. Let me use the... I need to go to Western Thanolin. Western. Oh my god, wow. Mapping the realm. Oh my god. Flop era. Wow. Oh my god, wow, level 4. Let me actually finish the ladybugs, actually. Might be a point and clicker. Okay, sick. Are there no hornets here? Oh, fuck me. I can go to Central Thanolin. I'd like to. I'm gonna go to Horizon first and get that. Oh, and get the Ethernet. Hammerbeak. Oh my god, I have so many memories of this fucking place. Dramatically increased. Okay, so I'm gonna level really fucking fast. Like, frighteningly fast. That's kind of sick, actually. I kind of love that. Oh my god, okay. Auto run. Found it. Wow. Just going for a little jog, don't mind me. Bunui. I have like a vague idea of the glamour I want to have later on. it's just gonna be silly. I could technically have it now, but I don't have money, and I don't have like a character on this data center to sugar myself. I guess I technically have a friend I could ask, but I will not be doing that. I want no part of this, thank you. I like the jog thing. Is the thing. Wow! I've gotten murdered by these antlings. Well, not those antlings, because they're like friendly or like non-aggressive ones, but the ones around a bend. Been murdered by them so many fucking times. Late in the game. Oh. Oh, my cat scared the shit out of me. I think I will end up being a point-and-click adventurer. It doesn't bother me, but it's just funny. Wow. Oh no, I haven't earned them yet. Oh my god, Papa Sean. It's been 700 years, Papa Sean. Yay! Okay. I just need to go to the Goldsmiths Guild. So quiet. Do do do. Oh. Go fast. Hell yeah. Oh. I was like, what? Huh? God, my posture is dog shit. Holy hell. Yay. Money please, thank you. Welcome back. I take it you've dispatched the beasts, and with ease. Rest assured there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master the sword, you must test yourself against a wide variety of foes. To this end, I present you this hunting log. It contains information on creatures ideal for a gladiator in training. You will doubtless gain valuable experience should you seek out and slay them. It is only with such practice that you will recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Training under me shall convince once the haft sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then. Yippee! You and your sword have become better acquainted. Defend the man beside you, listening the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to you and trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lominsan marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside of her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lominsans and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" In this way you will protect the people of Ul'dah as you would your allies in battle. Okay. What? You blaming me because this little shite shot his own pants? We'll bugger him and bugger you too. You know, your friend here's a 12 damn cheat. Thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners, but he'll get his own back, mock me words. I mean, that tracks, but... Oi, come on now. You was disrespecting me proud sea wolf heritage. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. L's your problem. Maybe she likes her men rough. Okay, fuck no. Supposed to be your bleeding manservant. Don't harass women, you freak. Ooh, cutscene. Just who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm the Farmoor, the Driven, and me bloody marauders have been raving for so long, mothers scare the children with tales about us. You don't believe me words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking. Yeah. Lovely even for the quicksand. You two are going to put on a show for us? What's this? Another god's damned fool. Show some respect when you talk to Farmel, the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody mamas, or so some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better... Doop. Ooh. That sword couldn't be frenzy, but only the sword of Null would lead. Now it's you. You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. Me just sitting there like, what? Why do they always do that? Ugh, looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to the limbs, and I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then but that hardly concerns you. These days I'm just an explorer, the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I miss the city, this wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay. Anyway. Yippee! How was your tour of the city, Callan? Get lost, did you? Aye, well, Ul'dah's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Ugh. I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Callan, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why, well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Fair enough. How are you finding our fine Ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you, name of Papa Shan. You'll find him over at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the Gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Thanks, Momodi. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Damn. R.I.P. Looking for a bit of work. I kick it a hornet. Already heard of your exploits at the Quicksand, Callan. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Callan. Head to Western Thanalan and see that Faramor the Driven and all those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dah again. Okay. Nice. I love leveling up crazy amounts. I won't ever have to do a roulette. Maybe. Unlocking the goblet. Gobble. Let me actually change. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Jesus, you really do get a crazy amount of XP. I got you, homie, don't worry. I'll go do that later. Ugh. Let me just go. Don't be lazy. I'm literally right here. Oh my god. My dumb fucking ass. Big friend. Not someone called Meg Meg. I don't think that's the sound a shrew makes, for sure. Christ. Okay. Hey, Papa Sean. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, I am Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast, and it was not my intention. Yet now true Oldons work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. Just so happens that a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, a dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. I fucking forgot that was a line. God, I fucking forgot that was a line. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. Say your name and business. Twilight pretzel from Papa Sean. By the gods, forgive me. Yeah. Ow. Wow, I have so much money. Look at me go. Yippee! Actually, let me see. Finish shell dunes fold bread twisted into the shape of a knot and sprinkle generously with coarse ground sugar. Okay. Did that say sugar? Salt. I can't read. The way I thought that was a Lalafell is crazy. I feel reborn! Hell yeah. It's so peaceful. Woo! Hell yeah. Callan, can I just have this moment? No. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultansworn. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultansworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Callan. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Okay. Praise the 12, I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalin is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Lilira? Lady Lilira? Yeah. I keep this down here. Well, I can actually keep it down here. There we go. Sick. These big fucking trees, man. Why the fuck was that so fucking loud? Their little footsteps are so fucking loud. Jesus. Oh, Sultan Tree. You're about to enter an instance battle. Yeah. There she is. Oh my god, voiced. Oh shit. There he is! And it's Taliesin Jaffe. Ooh, that's me. Ooh, kill him. I was like, where's my controller? Well. It's so funny. Not him tanking with his fucking rogue weapon. Oh, it's because I technically haven't learned Iron Will yet, I guess. Heal what? Oh shit. There we go. Casually 1-2-1-2. Oh. Easy peasy. Gummy. Gummy. I did not know that had sound effects. Oh boy. Hi, Crystal Mommy. The fact that that gets shown so fucking early drives me crazy. It's me. Sean. Big fucking Crystal Mommy. Knowing that Heidelin is just literally peeking behind is crazy. Oh. Meow. Hell yeah. Duck whistle. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh shit. Hello, hello, Rich. Sorry, I'm in the middle of chewing a cookie. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow, hello, Raiders. I'm not talking with my mouth full, I'm sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Zenith XP. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Welcome back, Straw BB. Welcome back, Loading. My name is Cal, your resident executive salaryman that's just here to play games. And I am in Final Fantasy XIV. Once again, I have played through this game so many fucking times. I can't even tell you. But you know what? I was itching. I was itching to start from the beginning again. So here we are. Made myself in the game. Bunny boy. Hell yeah. I love this fucking game. And it's been so long since I, like, actually played with the intention of playing like it's my first time. So I'm, like, experiencing it, properly, you know? Not trying to do it with friends who were then, like, carrying me or, like, giving me stuff, and, like, stopping to do side quests, that kind of thing. So it's partially a goal to reignite my love for the game beyond just passive logging in, but yeah. We are at the very beginning of the game. Like, first, what level is this quest? Fucking level 5. We are at the very beginning. So yeah. I'm gonna hydrate? Hell yeah. Alright. I'm gonna take a drink. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse. Shall we lurk and gonna do after stream care? Absolutely! Feel free to lurk, go to bed, whatever time zone. Just appreciate hanging out. I appreciate the raid. And yeah, feel free to vibe. Just listening to the game is always really peaceful. So peaceful. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Jean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Me just watching like, what the hell? I cannot thank you enough, Calon. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Hmm. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. You met Thancred. As for you, Callan, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Yeah. Hell yeah. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to pay a debt of gratitude, which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I love the way that the localizers wrote this game, even back in Realm Reborn, because you can tell that they're just having fun with it. And like the names of things are so good. Like especially the names of fates are often like puns or literary references. And like the names of quests too are just so good. Gagari. Gari. So you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Shrew Hill. Shrew Hill. Yeah. Another? Not right now. I really don't need the levels. I honestly should go back and... Yeah, I'll actually go back in and pick up the next gladiator quest. Actually, I feel like that'll be a good idea. A good way... use of my time, rather. Then I can come back out here and do the main story. Steps of Nald. Yum. I wish I had an umbrella already. But alas. They cost a lot more than 813 gil. Here you go. Yippee! Even more than 940 gil. Alright. Alright, in we go. Talk to Mila. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Turn to your training, we will speak again. First Sword Milo requires your immediate assistance with a dangerous matter. You look well, Callan. I hope you are ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which were all Huron men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I've just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw outside the gates of Nald and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike again. Yeah! Okay. Oh, sick. It's in the same area, too. Hello, gutless gladiator. Don't kill me, please! I'm not the one you want! Yippee. Thank you. They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was Aldous at Spearpoint. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? Aldous. Aldous, you done fucked up, homie. Alright, and I should be getting a new piece of gear as well. There we go. Lord, okay. Love going in circles. So they were indeed the murderers we sought. Well, what brought Duskwhite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? First Sword! I skipped something. What is it? Lancers, First Sword, a gang of them hiding in the tunnels south of Blackbrush Station. Seems we're not rid of them yet. Alan, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanel in a dispatch of the last of these freelancers, oh lord. Bruce, accompany Callan, see that he doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the bloke from getting skewered, but I'll patch him up the best I can. Callan, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. Sick. Aye, and I'm counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back and I'll watch yours. Turn my enmity on. You have your orders, gladiators. Send these freelancers to the 7th gate. Fuck yeah. I remember low-key struggling with this when I did it the first time ever, because I wasn't used to playing tank. I'm sure I'll be infinitely better. If I'm not, there's a fucking problem. Pew, pew. Oh, it's the tunnel above on the rail. Fuck. God damn it. I think she said that even. I just didn't listen. Damn. I love being deaf. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. I also remember being confused because I went in there before, and then I had to learn that it was not this. Bruce the Big. Bruce the Big isn't very big. Yeah, proceed. Come on, Pookies. Come here. Yeah, I think the first time I did this, I didn't have Iron Will on, or like my stance. So I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Bastards are actually making me break a sweat. Speak for yourself. Hello, you. Sick nasty. Jesus. Why did I have trouble with that? Looks like we're done here. Let's head home, Callan. I could use a drink. I could use a drink. Alright. Let me actually do this. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Ugh, last of my water. Fuck weapon is that? Is that the new Ast weapon? Shit. Sick as fuck. Congratulations on a job well done, Callan. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. Callan, I grant you leave to join other guilds. I will not. As you doubtless know, Ul'dah is home to both the Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturgist Guild. However, there are also guilds where you may learn something of more peaceful traditions. You may even join the guilds of other nations, if that is your desire. Know that I will respect your decisions, whatever they may be. So long as you do not forget that you are, above all, a gladiator. Yeah. Before you head off, I wanted to ask you, Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Callan? You're tracking a man named Aldous. Aldous? Are you certain that is the name you heard? He's alive? But how? I shouldn't have said anything, but I did! Teehee. Just casually giving her a crisis. Armory! Sick. Boop doo boop 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 doo. Okay. Whip, whip, equip. I am now ugly as fuck. Hell yeah. But glamours are annoying to get this early. So I will not be getting them yet. Let me actually refill my water real fast, and I'll play for another half hour. Yeah, I'll be right back. Let me refill my water! Alright, I return. Let's continue. I don't think I'm in the right place. I am not in the right place. That's fine. I'll just wrap this up so it's off my journal. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, unlock housing, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Nah, I'll watch it, why not? Okay, sick. I do like that you can manually walk to the residential districts, because I don't think you can in later expansions. I mean, technically you can in Ishgard. Is there a way in for Shirogane? I don't actually know. Can't think of it. What about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Sorry, homie. Goblet. Alright. At least the color matches my hair, you know? Oh wait, it's up here. Right? Yep. Wait a fucking second. I'm supposed to have a carbuncle. Huh. Maybe I need to refresh my mail again. Herm. Dust storm. Alright, in we go. Hello, Roger. Drink for you, laddie. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than any place. What's that? Oui, Sisido asked you to bring this to me. Here to me? Ha! Heh! Even so, that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of no remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk sodden arse back home. It hails an honest-to-God pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. Lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. So it'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. Yeah. Word is Blackbrush Station sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. A bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Fuck yeah. That's still so funny. Nope. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are cell swords hired by Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work, and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I send an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Head, body, hands, legs, and feet with the gear of item level 5 or above. Or returning to speak with Warren. So my head. Head different. Nope. What is armory chest? Oh, I don't have anything in there. I need to purchase armorer. I need a hat. Battle gear. Yes. Are you ready for inspection? Yeah. Everything appears in order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I've had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Okay. Meow. Work for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins attacking ore wagons. Let's get to it then. Ore wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesher's watch, a tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use a silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. Okay. Can I sell? Oh, yes. Yay! Money, money, money. Anyway. Pew, 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 pew. Narrow fissure. There we go. Oh, that's it? Damn, okay, weak ass. Warren. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruption to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amagina and Sons mineral concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. Only we had more men like you to lend a hand. Yeah. Most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because a most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there's a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Silde. That is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wyston, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice, which is invariably heard, belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wyston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Wyston and volunteer for his expedition. Okay. Sure. I wanna get paid. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have the time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Sure. Wyston's kind to us. I like him. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Wyston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Class disparity. But Wyston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Straight from Wyston's... From good Wyston's pocket. Don't mind the lint. Wow, a ginger cookie. I'd better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move, besides, so you'll have to carry me. Here you go. A cookie? Well, if Wyston really wants me to go home, then alright, but I want 2 next time. Bruh. I like playing with Wyston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Yeah. Here you go. Wyston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Bye. At least starving children. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Oh, that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better, yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like a bloody beastman is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business, then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls. We found her! We found the vein! Wyston, you must come and see. Already? Amazing! We leave at once? Should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. This fucker's gonna get killed, I think. If I remember correctly, he gets his ass handed to him. Because of course the one person trying to like do things good for people gets his ass beat. Spriggy. Hi, Wyston. God, I fucking knew it. I never realized, actually, playing this the first time around, how fucked up some parts were. Thal's balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined, bloody city. Idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the Masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy, now you won't have to die alone. Hello. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul that it may something something. Who's spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody elves, does Lord Lolorita mean to kill us too? What's up? Weak ass bitches. Meouch. Impossible! Never has the golem been so sorely tested. Maybe you're just bad. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Damn! Hey, Thancred. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, shit. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I've oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja. What stirred him up, do you reckon? Another raid. I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Mm-hmm. SMH. This rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Swall will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Truly a marvel of Charlean ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is a reset. The Sultan tree. Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. Nyom. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me the means to detect a theory disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere.
Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they may have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Wyston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself.
I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanlin. Scholar. Yeah, right. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. What does he mean? Anyway. Well... Yeah, I knew it was, like, there, but I never quite realized the political drama aspect of A Realm Reborn. Like, obviously it's there, but especially in Ul'dah, the power struggle is crazy. 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the gods' damned brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sake. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, goddamn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching. Sheesh. Mistress Momodi. I'm starting to not be able to read, so that means I need to go to bed soon. Settle down, Calon. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wyston, on the other hand, is now a pariah, about as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenar Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naldal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Else, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding.
Don't let this color your view of old Ark, Helen. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Callan, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Topa whenever you feel like staying. Fuck yeah. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild lev or two. We've got a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. Be a good way for you to learn to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Yeah. Yeah. You now have access to recommendations. Pew, 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 pew. There's a word of work for a willing adventurer. Look what the coral dragged in. Good to see you. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that. Dadanen. Dadanen, who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those an old doll with the means to buy them. Listen, any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. God, my cat. What? What? Come here. She was like sitting on the windowsill beside me and started screaming. Can I help you? Come here. Hi. I'll pet you. Just gotta come closer in my range. Alright. Western Thanlin, across the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing. Like the royal family, that'll interest you as well. I'm gonna make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon. You got the gil. Yeah. Kitty. Okay, goodbye. Let me throw shit in the inn. Actually, I think this will be where I end for the day. Innkeep. Retire to an inn room. Let me... Ooh. Armoire. Store. God, I have to do it one by one. Oh, it's annoying. All right. Well, with that, that will be the end of my stream for today. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'm super excited to be playing again because I love this game. And I'm like really jazzed about it. I feel great about playing and like doing all the mundane little things and just reminding myself of small story things from the beginning that I haven't played in a long time. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time zone you may be in. I hope it's a fantastic one. And thank you once again to XP for the raid and all raiders for hanging out, sticking around, whatever you may have done. I appreciate it, and I appreciate any and all time spent. I am streaming tomorrow at the same time, 9 p.m. PDT, but I'm doing Stardew Valley, which I haven't done in a hot fucking minute. So yeah, if you are interested,
feel free to come by and have a fantastic weekend otherwise. Fare thee well. Have a fantastic time zone.